Welcome to this series where we're going to tell you everything you need to know before coming to Thailand as an exchange student. We will cover topics from food to culture, transportation, travel, everything you need to know will be discussed. But first, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Xamaica, and I'm both from the Netherlands and from Thailand.
My name is Julia and I'm from Germany.
And I'm Asha from Poland.
And I'm Bence from Hungary.
And in this episode, we're gonna talk about culture and adaptation. So, our first question is, what was your biggest culture shock when you arrived in Thailand?
So my biggest culture shock probably was on the first day / night that I spent here, because we immediately went to Khao San Road on the first day. And there you see like ladyboys, all the kinds of street food, including insects and scorpions, which was very shocking to me. And yeah, also I've never seen ladyboys in real life. And yeah, that was probably the biggest culture shock. So the food in general and sex tourism in Khao San Road. And also the laugh gas.
Yes. Well, for me, I think it's that people here are just so kind. For me, that's a bit of culture shock. It's people are so smiley, so kind, always trying to help you, and yeah, that's something that was very weird to get used to at first. Also, like going from Netherlands and Poland, where people just like don't smile that much, but here, like they always try to talk to you, especially that when they see us wearing the uniform, there's like, oh, Chulalongkorn, where are you from? Or do you study? How long? So that's, yeah, I think that's it's a very positive culture shock, I would say.
Okay.
For me, the biggest culture shock, I would say that people are more like coming up to you overall in any sense. So if you go shopping, they go there, it's more of a service. Like they're not just selling the clothes, it's usually also that they get the whole profit from what they're selling, I suppose. But they're always there if you just check anything, like you go to market, you start picking up something, they're there, they ask you, oh, I don't know, what do you want exactly? Yeah, so I think it's just like how they approach you, and I would say that could be positive, could be negative, it depends on you, depends on how confrontational you are. But yeah, I actually enjoyed it a lot. You can also haggle a lot, which is also fun, just to bring the price down. Although you don't bring the price down, but you feel better by haggling, so it makes you feel better. But yeah, that was probably the biggest culture shock.
Yeah, I did not have a culture shock, but I come here since I was born, so it's different. But I think the people here are also like more patient. I think one of the most culture shocks could be the traffic.
Oh yeah,
I think the traffic is one of the things that it's not comparable to Europe, like not at all.
And time management in general, every little small thing that you want to do takes so long, especially when you don't live in the center. Like just to buy a new t-shirt, you have to plan with 1 or 2 hours because everything is that large. Like the malls takes days until you explored all the shops with just one mall. That was also a big culture shock for me.
Second question, how have you adapted to Thai culture and customs?
I would say pretty well. Another culture shock now I remember was also how many people ride the scooter here, and like also how loud Bangkok is, the traffic especially. And like the first time riding a scooter, not myself, but like being on the back of somebody on the scooter, was very shocking because I really thought that I would die. We were hitting cars and I don't know, just crossing red traffic lights and everything. And I was like, oh my god, never again. But now I feel very safe on it. I don't know. I guess that's adaptation then. And everything else, like you get. In the beginning, it was confusing that Thai people always smile, like whenever, like when they are afraid, when they feel uncomfortable, when they are happy, they always smile. And in the beginning, it's confusing, but now
you get it.
It's normal for me.
Benza?
I also like that they express kind of the respect by like bending a little.
Yeah.
And I think that's like
They're
a
very
really good
polite.
way of expressing, like instead of like saying something, like you don't, it's non-verbal, it's like, and I think it's just so respectful to do it. I don't know, I actually do it sometimes, and
Yeah, I do it
it
all
just
the
feels,
time.
yeah, but it feels more right than like saying something. Or
Yeah,
like,
for me
whatever.
too. I also like when
So-
someone walks next to me and he sees me and he always bends, and I also always bend my head. Yeah.
And it's just a small thing, but I don't know, it just makes you feel more respected, and also you can respect others.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that will be so difficult to unlearn when we come back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Europe.
exactly.
It's
We
like-
get home and you're just like,
Yeah, you just like.
Yeah, it's like 7-Eleven, like on the
and
crab,
they're
it's
like,
always
what
like,
happened
thank
to
you.
you? Is your back hurting or like?
Okay, our third question: are there specific cultural norms you need to be aware of?
Yeah, that they are very considerate of other people's feelings, what we just explained, and that they are very polite.
Yeah, very respectful and
Patient, and the head is sacred.
And also,
Oh yeah, don't touch the shoulders and the head. That's
The
very
monks.
rude.
Oh, the monks as well, yes.
Yeah.
And as woman, you can't touch the monks. As a man, you can. As woman, you can't. Don't touch him. Don't touch his basket. If you put something in the basket, it's like when you want to offer, don't touch it. You can put it in, but don't touch it. It's really
And never go inside of a temple with shoes.
Or
like
with,
yeah,
and
so
shorts.
long clothes. Always wear long clothes.
But yes, overall, I think that's important with the norm that in a lot of places you need to take off your shoes, even like in some shops, etc.
Yeah.
Just take off your shoes.
And when you go to respectful places as temples, the I don't know how do you say it.
Like government buildings.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Wear respectful clothes. So cover your arms,
Your knees.
cover your knees. You know, be well prepared.
Yes, oh, you also need to show respect to the king, so you can't say anything disrespectful
Yeah, don't do it.
towards king and the queen because you might end up in jail.
Yeah.
Same with the money. Like the money, on the money, the king is depicted. And I mean, I'm not sure it actually happens, but you shouldn't really step on money if it falls on the floor, for example. Like, because you have a reflex of, oh, the wind is taking it away, so you step on it. It's not really looked up on to do that. So
Never
it's-
heard of that.
Yeah, it's actually.
But it makes sense. His face is
Yes, that's
Yeah, it's the
true.
He's
same.
even shown in the
Just
cinema
respect
if you
that
watch a
it's-
movie, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of respect towards like elderly or the king or like.
Yeah, the royal family and the Buddha. You also need to be very respectful towards the Buddha image.
Don't imitate, for example, the lying Buddha in the Wat Po, like the temple of the
Yeah.
lying Buddha.
Yeah, I don't think people are gonna like that.
I saw some people doing it, and
Really?
Yeah.
the Thais were not excited.
Nah, it's not
Not at
appreciated.
And that's the thing, they won't say anything really. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, just be respectful of them since you are here.
Yeah, respect is really high here. It's like it's really important. How do you show respect to elders and teachers?
Yeah, as we already said, bending and also putting your hands together, so like this.
And even if you speak in English, you can also always add like ka in the end as a woman or kraft as a man. That would be then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a form to be
And
more
it's
polite.
like, this is just a fun fact, like the level of respect is kind of like where you place your fingers when you do like the. So if you place it up here, that means you really respect the person. Or like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the highest.
That's true. How higher, how more respect. Last one. What is the most important thing you have learned about Thai culture?
Benze?
Thinking.
Thinking.
Most important.
Well, I think as like everyone says that the Thai people are very kind and nice, and I also saw that numerous times in this video. But like you will be still shocked how just kind and polite those people are. Like they also go out of your way to try to help you.
Also haggle. Always haggle. If you want to buy something, just say a lower price. They're gonna appreciate it, trust me.
Yeah. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
agree.
Well, thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one.